Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Netherwar, Southside Under Siege. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will continue, as always, to be the humble game master for this series. Tonight, we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is produced by Green Ronin Publishing. It is a D20 system that allows players to roleplay their favorite superhero stories in a satisfying narrative manner with just a little bit of crunch for people who are looking for that in their game system. It also features hero points, which are one of my favorite things. As a matter of fact, all of our heroes start with an extra hero point this week because stuff got bad at the end of last episode, yo.
Yeah.
They can use these hero points to take additional actions to increase the strength or the ranks of their powers for a turn, edit the scene to have something useful pop up, and reroll, if I didn't mention that. Hero points are earned through good role-playing, vivid descriptions, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, jokes I say every week, and from you, the audience. If you follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you earn a hero point to give to the hero or game master of your choice, if you want to help me out. We have gathered some adequate heroes tonight. Say bienvenue, heroes.
Bienvenue, heroes.
Wow.
What was that?
Adequate.
I'll take that as a compliment. We're satisfactory.
No.
Wow, I suddenly had a flashback to Alex's bachelor party, and we're doing really bad karaoke.
We're C-average heroes. I don't agree with
That's
this.
a pass.
Meets
I'm
expectations.
an A++ hero. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Miss Violet, I'm happy that the ping with the undead uprising made you come hang out with us tonight. There is indeed an undead uprising coming forward. Before we get to the undead rising up to take over and kill everybody here, I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, where else we can find them, and have them answer my question of the day, which is in honor of Mortis, who's not here. What is your idea of the perfect afterlife? Starting with Kevin.
Oh, I gotta go first. I'm Kevin. I think I'm playing Overdrive tonight. This particular campaign has me guessing that every week. I'm here on Monday nights. Otherwise, I'm not online too awful much. This coming weekend, I'll be doing a Mutants and Masterminds game for Free RPG Day. But of course, if you're not in Central Pennsylvania on the South Side, you probably won't see me in person. The question of the day: perfect is such a loaded word. I don't know that sitting around I don't imagine the perfect afterlife is actually an idle one. Like, that doesn't sound perfect to me. Like, hopefully you don't have to be like an old person. You have the eternal youth thing going on with lots of stuff to do. I imagine a perfect afterlife is one that has stuff to do. Like, just sitting around strumming a harp. I don't dig that. Like, that's not cool. There should be stuff to do, places to go, people to see, action, adventure, all that stuff. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for what it's worth. Over to you, Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jonesy. You can find me here on Monday nights playing Mutants and Masterminds. Tonight, I will actually be playing Kyle Vance, aka Gatekeeper. He is the mystic guardian of the gates and the champion of the dimension of doors. Yeah. He's actually a Green Ronin character. He is actually found on the Atlas Earth Prime, so super excited to play him. He'll be visiting Freedom City from San Francisco tonight to help out our heroes. And as far as the question of the day, I'm going to say that someone once described to me that they thought the afterlife would be them kind of just as a ball of energy floating through the universe, being able to visit all the distant planets and stars and seeing everything that's out there, and just being one with the universe. And yeah, I kind of like that idea. So
Okay, hi, I'm Kat. I'm playing Centuria tonight, per usual. I just had a mind blank. I don't know what I was gonna say. So I'm only here on Mondays right now. There are some awesome games that I played in the past that you can check out on YouTube. And as for the question of the day, really all that I would want is to see my loved ones again, like not even just people, but like my pets that I've lost. And then maybe getting to really just do whatever I want. Like if I wake up, like let's say it's like this kind of world. If I wake up and I just want to go to Paris, then I would just be able to do that, and like there's no like war or like any stuff like that around. That would be cool for me. So yeah, Andy.
Thanks. I'm Andy. Tonight I am playing Resonant, our resident gem mage. You can find me here on Monday nights for our superhero shenanigans. You can also find me over on our YouTube channel, where I'm the host of our Storyforge series. We will be revamping it. We are revamping it. It's coming back. I think I've said that for the last few weeks. People are getting tired of me just saying it, and it has to actually happen. So, it's happening. I swear. I promise people. It's getting back there. You can also find me over on our website. I do some blog posts for us as well. I did a little bit of a recap for our Origins experience last week that went up on Friday, which is not our usual day for blog posts. So if you missed it, go on back and check that out. Let's see, my perfect, or at least a perfect afterlife. Well, I was really kind of thinking about this as a mixture of both Kevin's and Kat's, because they kind of started to take ideas from what I'd had earlier, which is that I would kind of want it to be much like this, except without the responsibilities of having to do the stuff that lets you survive on a day-to-day basis. So I don't want to have to work. I don't want to have to worry about how long it takes me to get from point A to point B. But I want the same things that are happening for us now to still be happening there. So I want Origins. I want Gen Con. I want meetings with friends. I want weddings. I want parties. I want that kind of stuff where it's like nothing really changes except for the fact that everything does, and nothing requires you to do what you don't want to do.
What I'm hearing is your perfect afterlife is you want to be Cody.
No, because
Cody's a dick.
Hey.
Cody doesn't have any responsibilities.
Yeah, Cody has no responsibilities whatsoever.
All right. Well, with that said, I'll pass it to Calvin so he can follow up on that. Sorry.
Sure. Well, hey everybody, I'm Calvin. Today I'll be playing Bowman, the awesome archer with an incredible array of arrows, who now has a sidekick by the name of Bolt, who may or may not have the same name as another current superhero. That might be a discussion they have to deal with.
Also may or may not be unconscious at the moment.
Oh no, he's definitely unconscious.
Definitely unconscious. I'm fairly certain we know that.
There's no may or may not about that.
Yeah, that's
right.
Really happened.
Maybe coming back from being unconscious.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to drag him to Hades, but who knows what's going to happen. I'm also over, as well as being here every week playing Mutants and Masterminds, I'm also over on the Win with Dice channel on YouTube, where we do weekly GM podcasts, and I've been doing weekly Skyrim streams for the last few weeks. So if you want to see me play Skyrim for the first time in my life, which is a very unique and interesting experience, you can go check it out over there on the YouTubes. Question of the day, my perfect afterlife. I mean, I feel like I was gonna circle around to the same thing that Andy was saying. I want to do the things I enjoy without having to support myself to do them. If I had like infinite time to just lead into like all the game development stuff that I love to do, no matter how frustrating it is, it's always just really satisfying to make a box move across the screen sometimes. If I could just do that, that would be pretty sweet without having to worry about like any form of bills.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want to give the GM bad ideas, but I had in one of my in-person groups, a player took forever to come up with a code name, and when he did, there was already an NPC hero by that name, so they fought it out for the right to use the name. Just saying.
Please have
Bolt
Jason.
versus Bolt.
Jason won't
Yeah.
survive. Jason won't survive that.
Yeah,
fight.
I mean,
Please
it's a
do
bit
that. That'd be
one-sided.
so funny.
He can fire a lightning rod arrow and short him out. See,
To be fair,
we're gonna help Bolt take the name. I'm
the
saying.
other Bolt has a lot of beef with your guys' group, so I don't know. I don't think that's
Yeah,
fair.
Centuria's probably gonna
Does
take
he?
the wind out of his sail.
Yeah, I was
What did
gonna
I
say.
do?
Yeah, maybe
What-
Centuria can just break his heart again, then he'll give up the name.
You know he blames Overdrive for that too, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
How's that my
I'm in
fault?
the clear. We're all
Man.
pals.
That's like 2/5
Same
of the
team and
group
everything.
responsible.
Yeah.
That's 40%.
Again, how is Overdrive responsible for this mess?
Because
Because
I
you're the
left
one-
him for you. Well,
Yes.
I don't love him because I love you.
It's because you're
That's
pretty
That's not
face,
my
Dave.
fault.
He also
Well,
broke the thing.
I can't help it. I'm sexy. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Overdrive, you also took his powers. You gave him
I
a
did not-
body, and then you took
Wait,
it
wait,
away
wait,
from
wait.
him again.
No. I didn't do that. That was not me.
It was an overdrive.
It was an overdrive.
Yeah,
Not,
so
not this overdrive.
Continuity.
I mean,
is a little-
technically, 3 of me beat me up in that one episode. Like, you can't blame all overdrives on this overdrive.
I'm just
Hashtag
saying.
not all overdrives.
Yes, all overdrives.
Oh my god.
The
Oh,
chat says
let's
it's your
just
Now the
fault.
chat is blasting me. Oh, I'm gonna go home. Oh wait, I am home.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't escape this, Kevin.
Hashtag Jason is my bolt.
We're gonna have the
appreciates your
opposite
vote.
of the Jason Todd phone line.
and technically, I'm a half-powered jerk at this point. So let's not go overpowered.
That's true. That's true. He's just drive right now. There's no over about him.
Yeah. I'm just dry.
Awesome. Well,
can't-
before we get
He
started,
can barely drive 55.
I was thinking the cars.
My answer to the question is, yeah, you know that white void in one of the Futurama episodes where they all sat down to play D&D together forever?
Yeah,
That's what I want.
that'd be sweet.
Mm.
I want Monday night Netherwar for the rest of forever. But every day until we get sick of it, and then we'll play something
Aw.
else.
But in a
Alright.
perfect afterlife, we wouldn't need like headphones and microphones. The sound would just,
It just
the internet
happened,
works amazing in the afterlife.
right? So, without further ado, I say let's get started. Last time on Netherwar, our heroes. What did you all even do last time?
Oh, come on.
Got
We
blamed
did
for stuff.
things.
You did get blamed for stuff.
I was the faster mage. How can you forget that?
Well, no, that was the time
That
before
was the
that.
beginning of the episode. No, that was like the cliffhanger pivot moment. Because didn't we start that fight?
So our
Yeah.
heroes dealt with the aftermath of Sufunador becoming Sufunador by combining 3 supervillains. I guess I'll call Sophie a supervillain for this instance.
Yeah, I would.
together.
Yeah, no lies detected.
Sufunador left the colonial mansion that they found themselves in, flew off, and then stuff got weird. The group broke off to go see if they could figure out exactly what was going to happen in the multiverse. They returned to the Nerian Nexus, and Sala took them up to the Astrolabe room, where it was revealed nether energy was passing from Earth Prime out throughout the multiverse and causing a great disturbance in the Force.
George Lucas gonna sue somebody.
I was gonna say, where's Disney?
Yeah, George Lucas can't sue me. He sold the rights.
Oh yeah,
um,
I was doing a movie quote. It's all good.
Mortis also detected that the undead, the spirits of Freedom City, were acting strange. They were building sort of ghost trails down into the Southside. The group headed over to Southside, where they found a construction site of one of Bowman's brand spanking new community outreach centers. Was home to a number of big scary ghost golems who were more trouble than they were worth to take down. They fought these big ghosts. Everybody teamed up. Bolt got knocked out in his first debut appearance as a superhero. And in a flash of brilliance, a great rune opened up in the ground, and Mortis, being the living dead guy and the gatekeeper of the crossroads, flew into the portal and teleported the portal with him into the underworld. Unfortunately, there were 3 other portals that opened up across downtown, and Mortis has not come back from the crossroads. We open with Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, you felt that great disturbance all the way across the country in San Francisco and immediately started making your way over here. your awareness of mystical dimensions and the passage of things from one universe into the next, you got the very strong sense that there is a lot of underworlds converging on Freedom City, but they feel sick and corrupted by the appearance of a... Sorry, Cat, let me give you your life point. They feel sick, like there's something wrong with them attached to the nether energy that's passing through them. Gatekeeper, do you want to describe how you appear before our gathered heroes who are catching their breath in the construction site?
Sure. There's a small little twinkle light which then spreads out to like a star field, and as the star field kind of unfolds, Gatekeeper steps out of that star field, and that star field actually lays around his shoulders and makes the hooded and cloak that he's currently wearing. He is currently wearing a blue costume of various shades of blue, light blue, medium blue, with a hooded cloak and mask.
Do I know Gatekeeper?
I imagine Centuria and Bowman are at least passingly familiar with Gatekeeper. He is a superhero from San Francisco who is, he is the guardian of the dimension of doors that lead from here to here to here. He was once considered a candidate to be the next Master Mage of Earth Prime, but his relationship with interdimensional space made him, disqualified him from that position.
Are you here to help?
Yes, Centuria. I've come. I sense that there's some breaches, dimensional breaches that are occurring on a rather large scale, and corruption and foul energies are pouring through.
Well, if it's anything to do with what we just encountered, it's a bunch of spiritual entities breaching this plane. Mortis just disappeared, keeping one of the gates from coalescing.
Yeah, he did the exact opposite thing that I told him to do, which was stick together.
That's right.
Well,
Last week, Centuria told the group that this was the part where they all split up and then they all got killed.
Woohoo!
In Mortis's defense, he's already dead.
In Mortis's defense, it was a super good plan. But I'm still mad at it.
Is Gatekeeper, is anything else going on? It wasn't just here, was it?
Well, there's been many disturbances in general, but this is I found I felt a strong pulse of energy coming from Freedom City. He said there are at least 3 gates that I can sense that ruptured open. I felt other dimensional shifts and quakes across the plane.
That might be Una's doing, since she's managed to get a hold of a body here on Earth Prime.
You lead us to these gates?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Gatekeeper.
Question for Alex, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Do we still have all of the ouchies that we ended with?
Your bruises are gone, but fatigue requires an hour of rest. So if you're fatigued or exhausted, you are still fatigued or exhausted.
Is there a tracker for that on this new sheet?
You should be able to go up to conditions and add fatigue if you're fatigued.
Can I get Bolt back to his feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a
But I'm saying if we didn't add it last time, in other words, if it's not already there, we probably were not. I don't remember being fatigued.
I don't think you were.
I didn't think so either.
I think you spent hero points each time to remove the fatigue when you did extra effort, I think.
Burning them hero points.
Would my imperative went away?
It did.
Okay, because I don't know how many levels of impaired I was or whatever.
Well, we've also got the nullification or the weaken of your powers, your strength by the.
That fades 1 per round until it comes back.
Okay, so
every
every 6 seconds it drops off.
Thank God, because that was awful. So bad.
Yeah, I put you back at your proper strength. I think 16, and your stamina 16. I put that back in there.
Yes.
Okay, that was really
Powerhouse.
Gatekeeper, give me a perception check. Or an expertise magic, whichever is better.
They're the same. 30.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
Gatekeeper. Just show up as an extra NPC and get a natural 20 on your first roll. It's going to be like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Hey, listen, I'm lower PL than the rest of the heroes. I don't want to hear it.
That's true.
Except for Bolt.
Yeah, shit on Bolt.
Oh, come on. It's his
Um,
first day.
So with your natural 20, Gatekeeper, you are able to determine the locations where the portals are in Freedom City, as well as where they are coming from. You detect that there is a portal near the Eclipse nightclub, which is a bar located near Freedom College. It's the small X next to the big X on the map. And that particular portal is coming from a dimension called Urkala. Irkalla. There is a portal near Rocket Records. That's the other small X. It is a small record store. And that portal is leading from Hades. And there is a portal in Freedom College itself, in the football stadium, actually, Stone Stadium, that appears to be coming from Hell, with one L, not two L's.
Oh.
So, Urkala, Hades, and Hell.
And is that the largest portal?
The largest portal is from Hell, yes.
So the Baskin Robbins of Underworld, basically. Great.
If you want 31 flavors, I'll give you 31 flavors.
No, because I already know it's coming from at least one dimension.
So, there seems to be 3 portals. We should definitely tackle the largest one first. Well, that's my recommendation.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, where is that located?
Currently in the stadium at Freedom City College.
Oh, okay.
Home of the Freedom College Patriots, for those of you who are wondering.
It's gonna be
at
like
home.
that scene in Batman where Bane blows the stadium up.
You mean the one that Alex is an extra in?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I got blown up in that football stadium.
Yep, that's the one.
I got
Yeah.
to see Tom Hardy in person from really far away.
Yay.
Yeah, let's.
But my
let's head to
Kevin
the
Bacon
stadium.
number's like 2.
If we
Okay,
stop
let's
the
go.
if we stop the largest incursion,
What is
maybe
happening?
I don't know. We're just rambling now.
Andy's trying to keep on track. There's stuff I don't know.
Alex, how much does Gatekeeper know about these heroes and their abilities?
I assume Mortis and he are pen pals, and Mortis keeps him apprised.
Since there's several of us, Overdrive, can you do that wake thing that you do?
I can, yes. Everybody, hold on.
I wonder if he's faster than the bow cycle now.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I'm pretty
question.
sure.
Faster than I can fly? I don't think so.
Justin, sure you could feel free to get off the speed wake if you like.
I'm already there. I don't know what you're talking about.
The bow cycle is only speed 7. I think it's still slower than overdrive.
Yeah, it is. So there.
By 2?
Barely.
How am I keeping up with you?
Only speedster left in the world, and he's getting picked on by the rest of the group.
Yeah, it's a bunch of crap.
So everybody in chat who's wondering about the wet skeleton, just remember right now that your skeleton has never been dry. I want you to think about that.
Ew.
And if it ever
Cat wasn't here for that
dry-
episode.
If it ever becomes dry, you're in trouble.
Ew.
Your muscles
It's
and your
always
blood
soaked.
soaked it.
How is Jason doing right now?
Woozy. He's hanging on the back of the bow cycle. He looks a little bruised and beat up. He's got a little thumbs up going. Let's go do it, boss. Or do you want me to go help civilians?
Yeah.
kind of like we asked him to do before the fight with the ghosts. No, I want to stay and fight. Okay.
Well, now all of a sudden he's helping. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good use of your time right now.
I agree.
There's going to be chaos all over the streets, so we need someone to focus on people, not getting killed while we're dealing with these portals.
I prefer moist, Miss Violent. You are correct.
Damn.
Squelchy. All right. This is the thesaurus part of the episode. So, on our way to Freedom College, the Stone Stadium, Jason will hop off of the bow cycle, and he'll give you a heads up, and he'll grapple away to go and help civilians. As you're all approaching the football stadium, you can see that the college itself is sort of bathed in this ethereal green glow, and there is a massive column of light erupting into the sky over the center of the football field. As you fly over, there is a massive wolf standing guard in the middle of the football stadium as the two football teams scatter to get away from him, and everybody in the stands is also trying to flee from the scene of carnage and chaos. There are also a boatload of zombies dressed in Viking attire, sort of shuffling around protecting this portal. Oh, I should change my map too, not just your guys's.
Wow, this is giving me such ETU vibes.
I love you.
Seriously.
Oh,
So Cody got it.
look at the good puppy.
He's a good dog.
Cody.
He's not a dog, and you know it.
He's
I
a
want to pet
great
that dog.
Fenrir is not a good dog.
So everybody roll for initiative. Click on your token first.
Where's my token?
Buried under the turn order.
I know, I had to move
Oh,
it.
oh. Like, I don't see my token.
I was like, what are you talking about? I moved it, but I only moved it for me.
Rude.
Where's your
Oh,
initiative,
no.
Fenrir? There it is.
Everyone's doing better than me. Oh, that's because I rolled a 5.
Viking zombies. I'm really annoyed because I saved their image as zombie Vikings and I made their character sheet Viking zombies, so that's on me.
Aw, loser.
Damn.
Can't believe you rolled that low overdrive.
49.
I'm just depressed. My initiative is my age. Man.
All right, Kevy.
Why is my initiative so high? Why is my age so high? Oh, I'm gonna sit here and cry for a little bit. It'll be okay.
Alright, so I've got everybody's initiative. We've got Overdrive on 49, Bowman on 28, Fenrir on 22, Resonant on 21, Gatekeeper on 19, Centuria on 17, just before the Viking zombies on 15. Overdrive, what do you want to do? Over to you.
I'm gonna reach out and touch someone, run over here to the big puppy dog and say, "Hey there!"
Puppy.
And yeah, let's go ahead and try and touch him for some unsympathetic vibrations. Where is it? Where is it? Does a 33 hit? Because that's a crit, baby.
Yeah.
What is going on with y'all's dice tonight? I think somebody bribed the Roll20 gods while I was away.
Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it.
33 will hit.
Don't talk about it.
Oh, it doesn't show my.
You know what? I
Ranks
fixed
anymore.
Centuria's sheet. I did not fix your sheet.
Oh.
Nah, sucks.
Okay.
So it's
So
is it a power level 12 affliction or a power level 10 affliction?
Actually, I think that's shifted. I believe. Where is it? Let me open up my character sheet here. Yeah, that one's shifted. That's why some of my other stuff is capped a little lower. Oh, it helps if I open the right character sheet. Don't need to see that guy.
I'm curious if you
Okay.
saw.
Oh, right. Unsympathetic vibrations is currently. Oh, that's power level 15. Need a DC 25 dodge save.
Jiminy Christmas.
I know, right?
It's actually a DC
And I
30
did crit.
because you got a crit, yeah.
Yeehaw!
All right, here we go. I got a 25. So what is my first degree of failure?
First degree of failure is impaired and vulnerable.
Oh, no. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
What happens as you run up and impair the wolf at the end of the universe and hinder him?
So as he reaches out to touch him, his hand begins to blur in high-speed motion, which then, of course, ripples out from the point of Fenrir's front paw. And so the critter is got the jitters. And because there's a whole lot of bad stuff going on, I will not stand in fireball formation, and I will zip over here going, well, fellas, is that all you got?
Touchdown.
You know.
You got all the way across the field.
I know, right?
Touchdown.
All right, good job, Overdrive. Bowman, over to you.
Let's see how close these guys are standing together. Probably can't hit all of them, but I can hit a significant number of them with a radius effect. What am I feeling today? Freezing? No, they're probably okay with that. Magnet's not gonna help. Let's just do a classic explosive arrow.
Sorry.
Kara's expecting foam.
I just saw the chat. He's old enough to be a target.
Meanwhile, Knight of Fultus is singing Led Zeppelin. I don't even know what's going on.
We come from the land of the ice and snow.
Nice.
They're not frost giants.
That was a good point about the foam arrow. Let me see if I can help set people up for this.
Wow.
I get the hand like, go away.
Man, they might be more brutal to your sidekick than they are to me. That's saying something. I don't even know.
Chat, no, I gotta focus. I'm shooting arrows.
Savage.
Okay, I'll just launch it right here. I think I can get this guy.
Calvin, can you tell me how far into the rune that goes to? Just for no reason whatsoever.
What?
Oh, Lord.
What?
How far into the...
No,
No,
from
how far
the,
into
from
the
the
circle?
point of the explosion.
Oh, it's a 30-foot.
Does the foam go into the rune? It does.
Oh, it for sure would, no matter who I hit here.
Okay, just wondering for no
Oh,
reason.
Lord. Yeah.
Oh, I assume there will be consequences for
brace for consequences. Here it
hell
comes.
foam. Yeah, okay, so I'll hit these 5 dudes. Foam.
What'd you get to hit? Oh, it's an area of effect.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Should
Give
be
me
a
a dodge
dodge
save.
save instead of fortitude, but
Yeah, it should be a dodge save.
yeah, I'll update the sheet after the game.
Okay, no worries. So it should be
I made it fortitude, so it's fortitude.
DC 18. How many groups did you get?
5 of them.
Bottom 5 in the left side.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Dodge save 1. Dodge save 2. Dodge save 3, 4, 5.
I love how they lined up on the. What they're about to,
They're about to hide.
Wait.
Come here and
Oh,
get us.
waiting for the ref to make the call.
They're line dancing.
Well, we're going to throw the yellow
Wow.
flag. There's way too many men on the field.
Right?
Way too many bows and arrows on the field, too.
What? There's only one.
And just like that, it's an Ace Ventura throwback.
Bows and arrows. One bow and arrow set is more than usual for football, unless you're watching really cool football.
This is the Southside, yeah. We got bow and arrow.
So 4 of them succeed, 1 of them fails. The one that fails will roll against an 18. That group will be hindered, will be immobile and defenseless. The other 4 groups will roll against 14. Wow, 2 of them also fail and will become immobilized and defenseless. And I will
Woo.
mark them with blue dots.
Go, little blue dot, go.
Also, Bowman, I'm going to need a dodge save from you, please.
Absolutely.
You're pretty good at those.
Dear Lord.
Crit.
Jesus.
37.
All right, give me another dodge save.
Yep, 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're
Not so good. 19.
You're still fine. So, you fire out the foam arrow. It shoots out. It explodes. It covers the poor Viking zombies in this whatever color sticky foam you fire out with your arrows. But as some of it lands on the glowing rune, It does sort of coalesce, spark, and ignite with this blue fire that shoots back out over at you, seemingly trying to replicate the effect on your body, but you dodge out of the way.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Hopefully everyone has noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fenrir is hindered and impaired, correct?
Hindered and vulnerable. Or impaired and vulnerable.
Okay. He's got plenty of movement speed. He's going to come down here, touch the rune. I'm going to deal Overdrive a hero point.
I caught that little crack in there about plenty of speed too. That's not funny.
And he will lope across the football field, knock down the big yellow prongs, and try to kill you.
Aw,
Rude.
I want to pet him.
Yeah.
He looks like Sherlock with armor on. And big.
Sherlock's fangs are not that long, I would hope.
Does a
You don't know him.
22 hit your dodge? Or your parry?
That's why I said I hope.
Parry DC?
Stormtrooper dodge. Just missed.
Aren't you a little short for Stormtrooper?
Oh, now the height jokes start.
So they come trundle. He comes trundling over. He snaps his jaws down at you. He misses. I'm gonna roll again.
Rude.
He's got a Led Zeppelin theme song. He's got to go. And I will do you a hero point to avoid the fatigue. 26 to hit you that time.
A little nervous how free you're being with them there hero points, sir.
It's an undead uprising across the city. How bad could it be? Is the 26
Yeah.
hit your parry?
Nervous, yeah.
Please give me a toughness save. You're looking for a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah. That's not a lot. Thank
looking
goodness
for a
I have
lot more
all
than
these hero points. Here comes a hero point back at you, Chief. It's gonna be like that, is
Flag
it?
on the play.
Yeah. That was like
Unnecessary
a,
roughness.
oh my god! But at least that's a 22 because that's on a
That's a natural
Oh.
one.
reroll. Went
Uh,
from bad to worse.
22 becomes a stagger.
Mm.
It is what it is, Chief. That's the reroll.
So he comes over. He snaps the
I
first
want
time.
to go home now.
You zip out of the way. And as you're zipping over, he moves a lot faster than you were expecting. He strikes you again, catches you in his mouth, and just throttles you around like a chew toy.
Hey, did that include his -2 for impact? Yes, 24 still hits.
The impaired went away, actually.
It did.
It did.
What?
When he stepped
I
on the
call
rune, that's
shenanigans.
why I gave you the first hero point.
I call shenanigans.
Resonant, over to you.
Help. Help.
Yes, 1 second.
Just hold on.
I am going to use my custom advantage of battlefield awareness to make an insight check to learn about Fenrir, the Vikings, and the portal, if you would so please kindly, Alex.
He's one bad mother.
I
You don't need an
believe
inside
you.
check for that.
He's real big.
36.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, Miss Violet, if we don't have a character spotlight post on our website, I will get one up for you this week. I know we have one for the other M&M game that plays on Tuesday nights. I'm pretty sure we have one for Netherwar too, but I need to double check.
I know we said, hey, here's the character sheets from power level 8 and power level 10. I know we put them, I know we gave them out. I don't know if we ended up putting them up.
Okay. So Resonant, you do succeed by 6 on your opposed insight check with Fenrir, which means you know that he is a higher power level than you, and I will give you one of his numbers or a weakness.
I would like a weakness, please.
He's a mama's boy.
Interesting.
So, vulnerable to your mama jokes. Got it.
Probably not
course.
vulnerable to jokes. Probably infuriates him to hear jokes.
Yeah, but that means he's distracted and less focused. That'll work.
Okay.
Mom.
I guess technically.
That was
Yeah, he's a mama's boy.
that was Fenrir.
Your
Yes.
mom's
What
so
about-
hairy. Oh, I'm not sure how to finish that one.
You want to roll for the portal or the Vikings next?
Oh, let's. I wasn't sure if we were doing one roll for everything or are you making me roll for everything. I'll do the Vikings next. 35.
You got a lot higher than the Vikings, so you find out that you are a higher power level than the Vikings are, and I will give you 4 of their numbers, with the knowledge that they don't have a specific weakness.
Okay. Let's do will, fortitude, dodge, and toughness.
They are immune to fortitude and will effects. Their dodge is 7, their toughness is 7.
Okay. So relatively easy to pummel.
Yeah,
And
very,
not so tough
very,
to take.
very, very ripe for a takedown 2 having character.
Yes. And then, do you want insight on the portal? Do you want me to roll magic?
Insight.
Okay. 30.
The portal got a 31, so you're examining the portal. You're not quite able to figure out anything about it.
The abyss also gazes back into you.
All right. Well, we're going to pass that knowledge along. Centuria, focus on the Vikings if you can. They shouldn't be too hard to hit. Overdrive, you're not supposed to be on the other side of the friggin' field. Don't give me that one.
Overdrive's just in the dog's mouth, getting shook and scolded by
Yeah,
Resonant.
thanks. Why don't you have the powerhouse take out the mooks? What a great plan!
Resonant can tell what look Overdrive is giving her
Yes.
from the other side.
Yes. Because
It's 'cause she's
the
too long.
reason Resonant is not telling Centuria to go after Overdrive is because one, Gatekeeper is here, and Gatekeeper could theoretically portal Overdrive out of Fenrir's mouth. And the second reason is because Resonant is going to pull on the power of her diamond, and she is going to create. By pulling on the power of her diamond, her eyes become pearlescent and her hair becomes a silver white. She's going to create a mirrored illusion of hell to scold Fenrir for his naughtiness. And it just so happens it affects both sight and hearing.
This is a brilliant plan. I'm here for it. Happy to be a part of it.
So that is, let me see, where can I put that? How far away can I put that? Oh, it's 4,000 cubic feet, Alex. So,
It's 300 feet across from the end zone to end zone. I made sure of that.
Yep. All right. It's just a big old thing. I'm assuming we're going to be doing a post powers check here because this is a active illusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want a powers check from me, and it'll be will save from Fenrir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a 27.
I have a 20. So, with 2 degrees, I will say that basically for the moment, Fenrir is stunned.
Fenrir, bad boy, you put him down right now. Right?
He cocks his head and his ears perk up.
Roregi?
Raggy.
And he droolily drops Overdrive on the football field.
I need Mortis to come back and make this dog his pet so that I can see it constantly.
boy.
Mom, you hurt my paw.
If you'd come back home, it would make everything better. Fenrir.
Awesome. Good job. Gatekeeper, over to you.
Gatekeeper wants to get a better look at that portal. Can I use expertise in magic, I guess, to see what I can do to shut this sucker down?
For sure. And I'll actually give you a +2 circumstance bonus because you are the gatekeeper. This is your whole job. This is your whole thing.
25. Plus whatever bonus.
Awesome. So 27 total. Gatekeeper, as you're examining the portal, sort of taking a trace of it, feeling through the magical energy involved, You notice a couple of things. You notice this is a fairly typical cross-interdimensional portal, as fairly typical as those things can be. Except, it has been corrupted by nether magic, which you know to be very bad news, and you've spent a lot of your career locking nether portals out of Earth Prime's universe. Specifically because Una wants to come to Earth Prime and make it the 1000th world in her 1000-world universe.
It's like a door prize.
1,000 worlds consumed.
Yeah. She becomes a god or whatever after she consumes her 1000th world. You think.
Gets a
That's
free
what
sandwich.
she thinks. There's somebody with a punch card who's counting how many planets you get to eat. You think that shutting this portal down is going to require either funneling the energies of the individuals from that dimension back into the portal all at once, or destroying all of the denizens of that dimension that are currently around this portal, powering it with their life forces, unknowingly powering it with their life sources. You think this is a connection that Una made with the portal without informing these individuals? So whatever you want to do with that information, Gatekeeper, you still have a standard action.
Well, in that case, I am going to try to start dispatching of a undead Viking
Excellent.
with my Mystic Bolt. I got a 27 to hit.
That will hit a Viking, and that will destroy a Viking. Which side of the field are you starting with?
I'm going to pick up the straggler that was on the left side.
Awesome. So what happens as you dispatch the Viking zombie?
I'm going to go up. I float up. My cape unfurls, and as I scrying upon the portal, I lash out with a lance of bluish light.
Excellent. And it sort of separates the pieces of the Viking into little pieces, and it drops down in a pile of chainmail and rotting flesh.
Try to get residents' attention.
Awesome. Centuria, over to you.
She'll look over at Resident and be like, okay, but make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I'm trying. How do you think? I'm trying to hold this illusion together long enough for him to get out of there.
It's an erosion, Mom.
So I have like a bunch of like move speed, right? Like I can move so much. So
Yes.
can I like grab overdrive and then still do takedown, or would grabbing overdrive and like flying him somewhere else be an action, like my action? Like if I just brought him back to the group.
You can bring him back to the group for free. That's fine.
Okay, as long as he doesn't fight me like he did last episode, I will fly over and bring him back to the
Holy
group.
cats.
I feel like he's getting a scolding on the way back. What did I say about staying together?
Yeah, just to let you know,
Literally.
Kat, you can go back and forth across this football field 1,040 times before the end of the
Lit.
turn.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if because I was grabbing him, if like that was counting as my action, or
Yeah, if he resists, it will count as your action.
if he resists, I'm just leaving him there, but with the dog. Are you resisting?
No, I've been suffocated by all the oppression that's going on here, so I will not be resisting.
Okay, so she'll literally like throw him over her shoulder like fireman style, and then dump him on the ground over by Bowman.
Is he maybe a continental soldier?
Yeah. And then she will fly down here to the ones that are hurt, and she will start with there and hope that they're minions and that she can use takedown too.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
17.
17 will hit, and I cannot roll a 31, so every time you hit one, you will just take him out.
Great.
Just
16.
don't miss. 16 will miss.
Oh no, okay, hold on. I'm doing this because no, I don't want it to miss.
I don't want it to miss.
Okay, well now I know the line.
That's only for the ones in blue.
Oh, that's true.
Wait a minute. I need to give you back your luck point.
Why?
The ones
They're
in blue,
blue.
are defenseless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I hit it then.
Yeah, just don't roll
Mhm.
1.
Oh, okay. So
And I'll
then
use...
I rolled a 13 for the third one. And I'll keep going. Nat 20.
Oh my lord. Oh, not nat 20. You got an 18, but that's a critical hit for you because you have improved critical.
Oh, 18. Right.
Nice.
But that's another dead minion.
That bodies.
23.
23 will hit. I was going to roll a toughness save, but it doesn't matter.
18.
18 will hit.
My character sheet is blocking the other ones. There we go.
And I want to know, do you fly over the portal?
No. I saw what happened to Bowman's gel stuff. I'm going a wide berth around, man. Absolutely not. 26 again.
26 again? Oof.
Yep. 20.
Oh, Lord, she coming.
Oh, I got a 9. Wait,
Oh.
but I didn't spend my luck point. So I'll spend my luck point.
Yes.
Oh, Lord,
24.
she coming. Oh, no.
Do you feel lucky? Well, do you?
25.
Oh boy.
16.
That's
16 will
gonna-
miss.
Darn. Okay, well.
I just imagine Centuria lining up and just like, well, just goes through every single one of them in a line, turns the corner, starts coming down the other direction.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's just football
That's it.
tackling all of them.
Clothesline.
Oh, our poor Viking bodies are so squishy. And then they swarm Centuria, but her impervious toughness is higher than their damage, so they ineffectually smack their axes against Centuria's body.
Hey,
Losers.
And
the new
yeah,
axe smacking going on around here.
that's their turn. Over to you, Overdrive.
That's sexist. I think I'm gonna take the recover action and get myself together.
Good choice. So Overdrive, you shake it off. Do you literally shake off all the drool over there next to Bowman?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, not
What? No. Ah.
Shake.
Damn it, Overdrive.
Sorry about that. I was a little freaked out.
We're all freaked out, but we're not all wet now.
Well, 2 of us are.
Bo squint. Bowman, it's your turn.
I can see that comic panel.
Well, now we're both wet.
Bowman's
Bolt's
gonna. I hope he's okay.
Actually, Bolt might
Which
be
Bolt?
wet. Bolt might be wet wherever he is right now. Now I think about it.
Ew.
Oh no, I'm worried about him.
That skeleton.
What skeleton?
Moist.
Oh, I
Nice.
hope there's more left of him than just his skeleton.
Damn
Okay,
bastard
I
skellies.
guess I'll move. I can
Send
move
them
60
wet
feet around.
vibrations.
You can move 60 feet and around.
Yeah. And I'll take a shot. It's just the one. Oh well, I mean Centuria's fine.
You see the ineffectual banging of shields on Centuria's breastplate.
Yeah. That is 0%
That
the
seems a
concern for me.
little rude, but okay.
Centuria will be fine. Explosive arrow.
That's
I really want to use
fireball.
my. I
Cast
really want to do an
fireball, I'll be
explosive
okay.
arrow.
I'll be okay. Cast fireball.
The funny thing
Uncanny
is she
dodge.
would be okay. I don't think your explosive arrow is above her impervious toughness.
Get at me, buddy.
Yeah, I don't want to put a bomb near the fire though.
Mm.
Mm.
Right?
The Hellmouth.
I don't know. If it's
No,
a
I'll
bad
just.
idea.
I'll see what I can do about Fenrir's defenses with another foam arrow. Oh, actually, better idea. If I'm targeting one thing, I'm gonna go with the bola arrow. Yeah,
You gonna shoot big bolas at my dog?
yeah. I guess probably like 2 of them.
What did my dog do to you?
I'm down in
It got me
overdrive.
wet by
Oh,
transitional
Overdrive got you
properties.
wet. The
Overdrive
transition
is
property.
chew toy.
All right, DC 20 dodge save.
I did not write down what kind of save it is, so yeah, I think dodge works. Let me fix that right now.
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a bola.
So he does succeed on the dodge save.
But tell me, does he fetch it? Does he bring it back to him?
That'd be so
Maybe.
cute.
It is
Stabs
his
him
turn
with it.
next.
Yeah, I'm not spending a hero point this early just to take another shot. I'll deal with the consequences of failure.
Okay.
Probably safe.
So Fenrir was stunned per your 2 degrees of failure.
So he's gonna try to roll a resistance check to get out of it. All right, I'm gonna give Resonant a hero point,
Okay.
and he's gonna try to use his perception to notice that she's not right. See that she doesn't smell like his mom, since he's got those big crazy wolf senses.
Your mom smells so bad. Oh,
So go ahead and make your power check. D20 plus your powers, and then I'll oppose it with perception.
Oppose it with perception. Ew. I might
Oh
be smelling-
no.
It's at the end of his turn when he's doing this, right? He doesn't get his
Yes.
full action with this.
Right.
I think I'm gonna live with that because it makes sense that she only put that up to basically
Stop
keep
him.
him from nomming overdrive anymore. The portal is probably Resonant's next piece of business based on what Gatekeeper was trying to get her attention for.
Well,
So
that is a wise choice because I rolled a 40 on my perception check.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I couldn't hit
He'd
that.
be seeing things.
He'd be smelling things.
He looks pissed at Resonant. You smell like my not mom. Resonant, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna fly over to the portal. Gatekeeper, how do we shut this thing down? Because Fenrir's coming and he's not happy with me.
We need to. It's feeding off the residents from hell who have come over, so we need to dispatch all of them. My next action is to ask Centuria if she could pick up Fido and send him home.
Great.
I'm gonna try.
But we'll need to also dispatch the last 3 Vikings over there too, for it
Okay.
to collapse down.
Right. I think my
Come
what's
at me,
Centuria's impervious
Impervious.
stuff? Yeah.
16.
Okay. So power level 12 could still affect her.
Yes, power level 12 could affect her. She would need
Okay.
impervious 26 for 12 knots.
That's what I thought.
Lay it on me, bud. I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Resonant is gonna switch out to her fire opal. So her eyes go from the pearlescent hue to orange, and her hair becomes the color of flame.
Are you gonna
And
catch
she-
me on fire?
I'm calling down a flare strike.
Oh
Yes.
shit. All right.
Fire from
Uh,
heaven.
Fire from heaven. It's a
Yay.
cylinder that's 30 feet.
Like a tornado.
Yep, pretty much. It's a fire tornado.
Where are you
Great.
putting it?
Where I can, that's what I was trying to figure out is where I can put it without. So I'm gonna center it down here so that when it hits 30 feet, it's going to get everything and not get into the circle.
Fair.
Because I already saw what happened when Bowman's foam hit the.
Yeah, and that was just foam. Imagine if you threw fire at it.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not throwing fire in that. So this is. This is AoE. So where is it? Flare strike. No, not flare strike. No, wait. Yeah, yep, it is flare strike. Sorry. Too many things on the sheet. There we go. So the roll doesn't count, but is opposed by. It is it's selective. I can keep Centuria out, and this is damage. So it's DC 22 dodge save, but it'll be DC 27 toughness if they fail. DC 20, DC power level 12, 15. So DC 21 if they succeed.
Well, and a surprise flash of brilliance, they all succeeded on the dodge save. So DC 21.
Mm-hmm.
But they all failed the toughness save. So
Losers.
What happens, Resonant, as you call down fire from heaven on top of the remaining zombies?
So Resonant pulls on the power of her fire opal and just summons this fire tornado that scorches the field in a circular motion, and when it lifts, Centuria is untouched, and there's probably the smoking remains of 3 Viking warriors. And it's probably just their armor that's left.
She has like a goofy smile on her face and is giving you a thumbs up from across the field.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Apparently, we need to have a bingo card because you can check AOE off your AOE your teammates off your bingo card. That's a good idea.
I forgot I had selective on it. I had to reread it.
Good job, Resident.
Well, you don't use it very often.
No, not that one. If you go back and watch our original episodes, she did not have selective when she was a teenager on her Glacial Crash, and she ended up catching teammates in it multiple times.
Yep.
It's like, sorry.
All right, Gatekeeper, over to you.
Centurion, go pick up Fido and throw him back through the portal. And I'm gonna
throw him into the portal?
Yep.
Okay.
Through the portal, basically.
Ooh.
And I'm going to hold my action so that when Fenris goes into the portal, I'm going to attempt to shut it.
Perfect. All right, Centurion.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to yeet a dog into the portal.
Hopefully.
What do I roll for that?
You're going to make a grab attack, so give me, you have to roll to hit with your unarmed to hit.
I have a grab.
Oh, yeah, click the grab button then.
Okay. 21?
21 will miss.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll spend a hero point, even though it's going to make me sad later. 25?
25 will hit.
Okay.
And then it's opposed by, he's going to make a strength check versus your DC, which I think is 26, because it's 10 plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
Roll a 1.
He rolls a 36.
Ow.
Dead.
So Centuria, you come flying in, you grab him by like the scruff, and you try to wrench him off the ground and throw him in the portal, and he stands his ground and just growls at you.
I'm gonna go fatigued. I'm gonna try it again, if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Grab again.
Yep.
24.
24 will hit. No.
Yes!
there's the one.
All right, Centuria, you are immobilized and rendered him defenseless.
Can I just like shoot him like a basketball?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll a throw check though.
Okay. Oh no. 15?
15, you hit the portal.
Great.
Just don't roll a 1. So you grab. What happens as you grab?
I'm imagining that I just sort of like just fly underneath him and like lift him up, and then I fly over to the portal and I just sort of like chuck him in.
He makes a stupid face as he falls to the All right, Gatekeeper, you were holding your action for when Fenrir went through the portal. Go ahead and give me an expertise magic check to slam it shut.
27.
You slam the portal shut.
Yes. Ooh.
That was great.
And
plan. Good
Fenrir is home with his mom, who was wondering where he went.
plan. Oh, puppy.
One down, 2 more to go.
Oh boy.
Centuria will march across the field like overdrive.
What?
Stop leaving the group. Do you want to die again?
I was hoping he wouldn't just pounce on all of us at once.
Tell him to keep my body safe.
It's
Wow. So
Yeah.
presumptuous there, Davey.
It's creepy.
For
Oh
those
my
of you who
God.
don't know in the audience, I'll catch you up on this. Centuria has an Overdrive action figure that is her husband from the dimension she came from, who happens to be Kevin's character from another dimension.
Do you see why I'm confused about which character I'm playing? Or which overdrive I'm playing?
Because
We had a whole series where all the overdrives came across dimension, and some of them were evil.
I beat myself up. How ridiculous is that?
two of them took Bowman's bow and arrows and shot him full of arrows.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
remember.
was
I
rough.
still gotta get them.
Yeah,
Other
they took
me's
a-
are a lot meaner than I am. I mean,
They took a baseball bat to his ribs.
Sure did.
They did, and then they said send a real superhero next time when they dropped him off back at base.
And then
Yep.
Bowman was mean to Centuria when, he was in the hospital.
I mean, it was a fresh wound. Don't worry, I got arrows. They got knees. Problem will be solved eventually.
But yeah, so if
The
you're new,
Skyrim
then
solution.
you've missed a lot of awkwardness between this overdrive and Centuria.
Does other overdrive have a mustache? We like that one. What the hell?
Mirror Universe Overdrive. We didn't encounter that
That
one.
was a goatee, I thought.
These
Oh.
are the days of our drives.
No.
Wow. And I got smacked for faster mage. I'll tell you what.
Mm.
There's
What
another
portal are we
portal,
hitting next?
The record store.
Well, which one was it? No, it was the nightclub that was right next door.
I
We
feel
should
bad,
hit
I'm
that
giving
one
all
since
of you
we're
a fair
here.
point.
The nightclub, the record store was just a little bit south of here, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it
What
was.
if you gave us 2 hero points?
No, this is negotiating here.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Eclipse
update.
Nightclub.
Yeah.
Gonna update Bolts about the situation.
Yeah, boss,
one?
if you could make your way down to the record store, that would be great. We got a situation.
You're there right now.
I mean, I'm in the neighborhood. Well, I think it's underwater.
Just
Oh.
keep getting the civilians out of there. We're on the way.
Yeah, everybody who touches the water gets like really old and falls in. It's real scary.
Why does Jason sound like Morty?
His ass beat.
Rick, I'm scared.
This is
Literally.
weird water. The water makes their skeletons less moist. That doesn't make any sense. Must be magic.
Must be magic.
Okay, yeah, we're on the way.
Oh boy.
And I will let the team know that there is water that turns you old.
Oh.
It's like that movie about that beach.
Mm.
Jaws.
Do you need an expertise magic? Can Resident make an expertise magic check to when she hears about that to figure out what the heck it might be?
Yeah. So can Gatekeeper.
I have a 35.
And anybody who has expertise Disney or romance fiction, you can roll that too.
Yay! I'm doing it. I don't care.
Dear God.
Oh,
Actually,
it's only a 9.
Oh,
You rolled a
boo,
natural
disappointing.
1 on your romance fiction check.
I'm sad.
Who got over a 10?
Everybody that was rolling except for Kat.
Yeah. So everybody who got over a 10, you know that sounds like the river Styx. Were you all? Some of you have been before. Actually, none of the people here have been to the river Styx. That was a lie.
No,
I played
the
David.
players. Yeah.
That was Mortis and the dead Freedom Makers.
Yep. Because you had Omega kill them.
Oh,
I didn't have that happen. The dice had that happen.
You did have.
You did have that happen. You threw us up against a power level 18 creature with a power level 10.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Violent Centuria has expertise in romance fiction.
There was
'Cause,
nothing else to read in her
That's how you know it was an apocalypse.
dystopian
I
fiction.
think what we
dystopian
said
future.
is when I got to this universe, I just caught up on Netflix and like every romance that there was because I was lonely.
She watched every single Christmas movie on Netflix.
Oh, Hallmark Channel.
Hallmark Channel.
It's a Christmas
I definitely
Prince.
watched Bridgerton. I definitely watched Bridgerton like 6 times.
And then you were a part of it.
Then I was a part of it. I'm mad that that role never came up though.
Mm.
I'm really mad about that.
Well, as you all you're heading towards the record store. Is that the game? Is that the move?
That was the plan, yes.
Sure.
All right. I won't send us to break just yet because we got started a little late. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the skill challenge down there.
Oh Lord.
So as you're all sort of floating down over that end of Southside, you do see
Who's holding on to Bowman?
Yeah, anybody who can't fly, you're going to need to find a way to get above street level, because you notice as you're coming around that there are these sickly green waters spilling out across the district, flooding buildings up to at least the second floor. And the closer you get to this record store, you can see that it seems to be emanating from within. The water is just spilling out constantly from the second story of this record building. Rocket Records is what it's called.
All right. Who wants a piggyback ride?
I mean,
Jump on.
I'll take one.
Really wishing the Cloak of Flight hadn't gone crazy and could have been here for Bowman.
yeah, don't I
Yeah.
have that other cloak of flight still? Because it was there when we left the whole snake situation. And
Yeah, you should
met
still
Medea.
have that cloak of flight.
Okay,
Okay.
then he's.
I'm
then
actually
he's
gonna
fine.
send it to Jason.
Okay,
Aw.
then I guess I'll carry you in my arms like a baby. I'll just carry both of these boys. Get ready to shoot from
Oh, thank
afar.
Just one in both hands, just cupping their butts.
No,
Whoa! I feel violated.
I don't want Bowman's butt.
What's wrong with my butt?
That's Canada's
Nothing.
ass.
I'll scoop up 2 fistfuls of gravel before she carries us over there, so I got some ranged weapons.
Oh man. So okay.
I
So
feel
We're
like
in rare form tonight, everyone.
Yeah, I can't even.
Bowman, I'll sort of carry you, like, so your arms are free. So if you need to shoot, you can.
So definitely cupping his butt.
No, I don't want to cup his.
put him in a backpack. Carry him Yoda
I'm
style.
one of those carriers like a baby.
He's got him you've got him by the scruff of his uniform.
I've got like the twin one where there's one like on the belly and then the other one on your back, and one of them is Overdrive and the other one is Bowman.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
I don't even know what to say to him.
So the record store.
Yes,
Yes.
the record store.
So
Right.
The skill challenge at the record store.
yes, there's a skill challenge at the record store. You do see that Bolt is on a rooftop nearby. He's got a couple of survivors that he's gathered and brought around him, trying to keep the waters at bay. He's been firing ice bolts down into the water, freezing it before it can rise up to this rooftop. And
Good.
he says, "It's going on everywhere. We need help." And I will go around to each of you and ask how you want to help solve this crisis of ever-flowing Styx water. Starting with Gatekeeper.
I want to see if I can pinpoint with my mystic senses and stuff, if I can pinpoint the source of the breach where it's pouring in from.
Awesome. Go ahead. Give me expertise,
Something-
magic, or perception.
$17.
That is a success on the skill challenge. As you're sort of reaching out, feeling with your magical senses, you can detect that the portal, very similar to the one at the football stadium, but this one is located somewhere on the floor of that building where the record store is. You feel like you'd have to go into the building to find out more information, but that does seem to be the origin point of all the water, at least.
And do I get any sense of any other creatures that are not supposed to be from around here?
Yeah, there is a very strong necromantic presence inside the record store. Very potent undead from the sound of things. From the feel of things, I should say.
I will share that with the group.
Excellent. Overdrive, what are you doing?
What is nearby? Is this like downtown part? Is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of the buildings here don't get much taller than 4 stories, but there are a number of these sort of brick buildings, a lot of low-income housing, some bodegas, stuff like that down in this part of Southside.
Any small parks or baseball lots or empty?
You know what I'm going to say?
Mm-hmm.
You're a MFer. That's what I'm gonna say.
There can be for a hero point.
You're killing me, Smalls.
That's
Fine.
what
Here's a hero point. Get out. See, the hero point doesn't want to leave. There we go.
Come to be hero point, and I will delete you. Haha. But yes, you
Right.
have created either a sand lot or a baseball park, whatever you want to say it is.
A sandlot or like maybe a construction project that's stalled, so it's just like an empty lot. I'm going to go over there with my burrowing and try to excavate a hole deep enough to hold the water that is currently, causing a ruckus. Of course, trying to avoid any sewer lines going down or anything. So this may be an odd shaped hole. But my burrowing, where you at? It is rank. Ooh, yeah, it's rank 20, and it does have 3 ranks of penetrating for any hard soil. So
Wow.
hopefully I can make a nice deep pit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 23.
No, plus 20. Oh, are you telling me to add the penetrating as ranks on there?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I can do that. I think.
Also, for those of you who are wondering, I did get an answer about the extra effort with fatigue immunity thing.
Yeah.
So, they can use extra effort, but because they're imposing the fatigue upon themselves, they still suffer the consequences of the fatigue. They are not immune to the fatigue they do to themselves.
I just lawyered the GM. Boop, boop. Sorry. That is appallingly low. That's 32.
That's what a hero point to
That's a
reroll.
that's a yeah. I notice you're very eager to take those away from me. So I will do that.
You don't
'Cause
have
I'm
to,
a-
but you can if you want to roll higher.
I do want to roll higher. And of course.
Hey, that's 2
So
more
that
degrees of
is a 30.
success.
It is? Okay. All right. So a nice deep pit for storing unpleasant waters.
Yeah, I think total you just got like 4 or 5 degrees. 5 degrees of success.
That's what I like to hear. I'm imagining that's kind of a 4-round action thing. So then I'll like, ooh, I really busted up my nails on that deal. Get some gloves.
Yeah, so you go tripling, you go burrowing on over, you dig out a whole bunch of ditches, and you start funneling the water in. The river Styx water comes in at an angle and starts filling the ditch. Almost behind you, as you're digging it, you're able to get out of the water before it touches you and makes you an old man.
Yes, we don't want that. That's why I'm playing role-playing games, because I don't want to be an old man.
True that. But there's only one alternative to not becoming an old man, and I don't like that alternative any more than being an old man.
Stop. No. This, there's answers. I trust the science, right? We're going to find that immortality. That fountain of youth's got to be out there somewhere. We'll find it.
All right. Centuria, what are you doing?
Can I roll another war check to see if anything similar like this happened in my timeline and what happened when it did?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay.
Whoops.
Not
A
close.
22.
22. All right, I'm not going to try to delete that X anymore. Okay. With a 22, that is a degree of success with a skill challenge. You're sort of, you're tracking back to through your mind's eye, trying to remember exactly what took place during this particular event. And what you remember is that the city did get overwhelmed with this water, at least Southside did, and it was a great tragedy. A whole bunch of people were aged into dust, died mysteriously. The whole district itself was overrun by the undead. And Mortis made an appearance a little bit later from now, riding Cerberus, declaring himself the king of the underworld. And then disappeared from the material plane forever, as far as you know.
Did any of the other superheroes attempt?
Yeah,
help?
so Dr. Metropolis came down and helped out because his power set's very useful for something like this. And then those of you who were still together, so Centuria and Bowman at this point, who were still able to work together, worked with Dr. Metropolis to try to help contain the situation. But none of your friends died, other than Mortis, who disappeared into the underworld, riding a three-headed dog, which was metal as hell.
Okay. But whatever they did didn't work because the
Correct.
south side was still
Was
overrun.
lost.
Okay.
Yeah, then there was a whole siege. They blew the bridges across the South River into Midtown. And there was sort of a standoff between regular Freedom City and Undead Freedom City, which came up to take up most of this lower half of the city.
Okay.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Let's do that adventure.
Right.
So she'll tell everybody that, like, over the comms, make sure that they're aware what failed before and what was done, so that we don't repeat those mistakes.
Excellent. I will give everybody a +2 circumstance bonus to their checks for the skill challenge. And I will retroactively apply it to Overdrive and Gatekeeper's rolls.
Aw.
Because that was cool. I'm going to give Centuria a hero point for that, because that's good thinking.
Thanks.
Alright, Resonant or Bowman? Who wants to go next?
I think Resonant has an idea as to what she'd like to do, and she can point things out to Bowman to kind of help with that.
Sure.
So what Resonant's going to do is she's going to look for choke points where if she directs Bowman to fire some of his arrows, they can basically create an artificial waterway that'll lead the river to the section that Overdrive just dug out for it. So trying to funnel all the water that way.
Awesome. We're going to build a Styx dam.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, at least we're gonna funnel it in a general direction. We're gonna change the flow of the river.
Awesome.
So, would you like perception or insight or something else?
Give me insight. Unless you have
Nope.
expertise tactics, but I think insight would also apply.
And I get a +2 bonus on this.
Yes.
All right, rolling insight. 40.
40. Did you add the +2 already?
I did, yes.
Okay. 40. Okay, no big deal.
No big deal.
So yeah, you got some more successes on the skill challenge.
So I'm Resonant is up on one of the rooftops, pointing out to Bowman that there's a couple of points we can if we jam up the streets with either foam or ice or something along those lines, we can funnel the river to that holding pen that Overdrive created.
Yeah, Bowman will see it, line up the shots, and prepare for his actions.
Go ahead, Bowman.
All right, so yeah, using, I don't know if foam's gonna help, because probably get washed away before it solidifies, but probably the frost arrows, because they do area freezing. If there's anything in the way, he'll use like either acid or explosive to clear the path.
Excellent.
Just a array of arrows.
Give me a general archery check. Since you're using so many different of your trick arrows to help with the situation.
If I click on the number, does it roll the thing, or do I have to do an attack?
Yes. Yep. If you click on the number, it should roll the skill. I think. Anyway, I know it does for the other skills. Does it not do that for ranged attacks?
Oh no, it doesn't. I think we came across this before.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just roll.
Just roll Peerless Shot, or whichever has your highest bonus.
I don't know if this is going to be. Oh wait, with the +2, so it's 23.
23 is 2 successes on the challenge. So.
Oh sweet.
You and Bolt are working together on this effort. Bolt is sort of filling in gaps where he can, as you two work in tandem to use your arrows to help guide the water down into Overdrive's ditch, while Centuria and Resonant are both buzzing around in your ears, and Gatekeeper is keeping an eye on the portal to make sure nothing else is coming through. After a few moments, you are all able to sort of deal with this ongoing crisis around here, and you've stabilized the water level to an area. Basically, you've lowered the water to the point that it's still coming out, but you're able to manage it, and you've bought yourself some time to go and deal with the portal.
Hooray.
Is the portal still under the water though?
It's so the
Or is
water
it
is coming from the portal, but it is not.
It's at water level, not
It's
below.
at water level, not below. And if you all head over to Rocket Records, you do notice you hear the sound of soothing 70s rock coming from. It sounds like Blue Oyster Cult is playing over the speakers.
Sorry. Somewhere Mortis approves.
Difficult.
You do step into the record store, and you see Charon, your good friend. Sorry, he doesn't know any of you. You see Charon. This is so confusing because you all interacted with Charon, but not as yourselves.
Who is that guy?
There is a figure in a robe who looks like the ghost of Christmas Future, and
Does
he's
that
thumbing
skeleton look a little
through.
moister than usual?
He's thumbing through records on the shelves, and he looks like he has a stack that he's selected for himself.
Just like that, we ended up in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Oh,
Yes.
They melvined me.
come on. Don't Fear the Reaper is currently playing on the radio. What do you expect?
Yeah.
And when the bell rings at the record store, he kind of looks up, and he looks around and he says, "I don't know where the attendant is. I've been waiting here for a little while."
I like that there's a dumpster on this map, so if it becomes a dumpster fire, everything is ready to go.
Greetings, Tron.
Oh yeah, Gatekeeper. What's going on with you?
Well, it seems that there's dimensions are slamming into each other, and I'm trying to make sure things go back to where they belong.
Well, have fun with that. And he kind of turns to the record boxes and he goes through some more records. He kneels down in his robe. He's thumbing through things.
Would you be interested in helping us?
You know, in a couple years, physical media is going to disappear anyways. You may as well quit the shopping. Let's go. Let's deal with this.
He pokes his head up over the racks and he's like, everything that dies comes to where I live. So in a few years, I'll get a couple of really good record players.
Well,
Got an answer for everything.
And Ozzy won't die, so I can't get him to come down and play live.
I believe
There's something
Mr. Infamy had something to do with that.
Is there something specific you're looking for, or?
Oh, I'm just rounding out my collection. I don't get to come up here very often.
And why are you up here now?
Portal opened up under my boat.
Well, yeah, we kind of need you to take the boat and go back because the River Styx is currently spilling into the land of mortals.
He kind of looks out the window and he's like, "Oh, huh. Yeah, that sucks." And he goes back to picking through his records.
And
I will literally help you take all of these records and dump them into the portal with you. If you go.
We can arrange to make sure that you get anything that you need for the collection and then some.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a face, so it's hard to gauge his facial expressions. But he kind of cocks his head to the side and he looks at the boxes and he's like, all right, just everything but the Grateful Dead. I'm not really a deadhead.
Just pick out what you're looking for.
You want all of the records, but the Grateful Dead?
You can leave Blondie here too. I don't need Blondie.
Rude.
Oh, and leave Radiohead here. I don't need any Radiohead stuff. They shouldn't even be on vinyl. It's gonna poke him through.
Got salty.
Okay. Do we think that like he's the only one that needs to go back into the portal, or do we think that there are other things that need to go back? Like, does the water need to go back?
Sense. Well, actually, if you can help him collect his records, I'm gonna fly towards the portal and find out.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another perception check. And you do see that the boat is kind of propped up in that bathroom next to the toilet.
$21?
As far as you can feel, Gatekeeper, Charon is the only one here from Hades.
Resonant's gonna when Charon is a little bit closer to getting his collection together to head back. If you see Mortis down there, can you tell him that we're shutting the portals up here, and if he could get back soon, that would be helpful.
Oh, you guys know that Mortis guy?
Yeah,
Sure do.
He's pretty cool.
I think he went. Well, he went to seal one of the portals before all of this happened, and I have a feeling he's down below. So if you see him, send him back our way.
Tell you what, if I happen to stumble into him in the millions of underworlds that exist down there, I'll tell him you said hi.
And tell him he needs to come back.
Oh, back, okay. Says, well, Centuria, is that your name?
Yep.
You come over here and get these boxes for me?
Yep.
And he stacks up a couple boxes of records and he comes over to the cash register and he puts down 2 silver coins. And he comes over to the portal.
Is that gonna... Sure.
That's a resident takes a look at him. Yeah, I think there's ancient Greek.
Am I able to just dump the records? Like, will the records be okay?
And he's like, don't just dump them. And he goes
Put him in his boat.
He grabs his boat and he puts it on the edge of the portal.
Right. She'll put it in the boat.
And he kind of looks back at Bowman and he's like, those 2 coins pay for people to get to the afterlife, so I assume it's worth the same. That feels like probably the most expensive thing you can buy, right?
You know what? Yeah, I think you're right. I think the exchange rate is exactly accurate on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay in purgatory. I hate that place. I have to clock in there and clock out every day. It sucks.
Okay, it was great seeing you.
Yeah, you
Safe
guys
journeys.
too. I'll see you all real soon. And he kind of finger guns at all of you.
Hopefully not.
Let's
too
hope not.
soon.
Yeah, just a
Did you
little
just get
bit.
finger gunned by the Grim Reaper?
And he'll
Yeah,
push
yeah,
the
that's
boat
what
off with his big oar, and the portal will shut after him.
Centuria turns around like, Bowman, leave this guy some money. We literally just took all of his records.
Yeah, okay. And I don't know, he'll pull out the Bow credit card.
Just a credit card on the end of an arrow.
Exactly. Never leave home
Swipe.
without it.
Centuria just like rings it up.
We should have asked
Your card
Mortis.
is
He has more
swiped.
money than me now.
Mortis isn't here.
Well, when he gets here.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, as
Please
you all...
tap, swipe, or insert your credit card. Boom.
Oh my god, I swear this card worked last time.
Call your bank.
Oh no, Sophie changed my PIN numbers.
It's the pin number is now the date of our first date.
Date.
She really is a super
Oh.
villain.
I can never remember that.
I don't even know which date was our first date.
Trick question.
Awesome. Well, with the second portal closed and our heroes on their way to open close the third portal, I think that's a good place to go ahead and take our break. We did add a whole bunch of new ads thanks to Jonesy. So yeah, definitely take a look at those. And we'll see you here in just a few minutes. Everybody get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll be right back.